Amansan Ntie. Amansan Ntie.
It's Saturday morning.
92.9.
Oh yes.
92.9. The mountain of favorite songs.
I was here for your mama kwaba bio abono so pa mi tadi onu so. Mabeja fo nyina ye kradwa no pay. Mommy say a very good morning to my sweet lovely sister Julie of Kessben. What to say me do Papa B. Was it in country Benedict Ntie, State Housing Estate Manager Kumasi so Mano 50th anniversary on earth. Happy Golden Jubilee, my dear Benedict Ntie. Yeah. I don't have any of your fault last in the Ginger my Ghana home. Na Eura Josephine Penyin Mensa. Yes, I do my dear Nina, so I had a minimum said, baby, was say one yim na Ghana from Fanchanoma, ye vanem cotofiasi. Yes, I see a original minister Kasa Wahasa, a fake pregnancy and fake kidnapping. Away Ghana Fuebe Dinatem, one more movable dia. And the other pay we say one more mobile original minister Diano. One more by a day. One more Cotani Diano and answer one more a day. One more Mokobo original minister Diano. Original minister Tiny Baby, you are doing home. Papa is see our information any bibia. Okay. And you know, and the original minister and some of the kind, Ghana for one, boni dia, one, what can someone any sort catch them? No, Binianum Central phobia or Mogo to training some be by Yana say, you're going to Hufino. And then the other told and they say, Empire FM, and what takradi. One more say, a rano. Any oppressive for Shemuni and what Jatum say, I was never pregnant. Please don't prosecute me, forgive me. Regional Minister Khan was say last year in Kwani a few in Kwa, almost getting to about 10 or more fake kidnapping. Said the Ombenya Siko said they will beat me said that if we said Tadim a baba is a buy, you know, a be more for home and almost so the year. No much a dark way say a kidnap me and one why not a be moved to Jessica Usumasi, we say original minister so ye 3,000 Ghana cedis. There will be our kidnap pregnant woman pioneer brace or kidnap no pesca or say we budget 500 for your budget 1,000. I dear Bako Massa you show me who say a rano tamana. Or what kidnapping a ye era ninja in Canada. Now on any mammy, it didn't come on. Because almost a phone calls no move follow and near mark baby our friend call our conina no be a kidnap about him no mammy didn't come on you know me and son. It's almost a mammy no almost yes he see how the new he's in a state of shock. A baby busa say a ray. Want to me one. If you will send in the banner di kind I hear Bama the banner, you'll be banner. South Quayan or Mofas, no Munyano. No bano free fear no send you kunan report nank and then gave you muni banner. Because bema no kwaka se ne yira nti ne koma akoye he ka bianka ensese no ne ntesa eyampa nso se oba no na aka kire polisifoɔ se onyim because Efian Kwanta Hospital ena abusuafo no chusu se omkoye sa test ne nhwe se oba nyinsa niema bi daadi Axim Hospital omoye omode no na abusua ne nyindi Efian Kwanta was an independent hospital omo chusu enra na ne namhwe se doctors ne so omo release omo yi bia mamba police hey what is going on enon koda ho nomination of DCs yendi fo say nanado una obetran kan na be ye yeso ye wo ha ye beto enti DC ya yesari nominate no okoye no obiya 41 onya 20 21 or 20 ano who call other regions bebre other places bebre so far yendi die na aba nominations no any approval no any confirmation no kwa na ekoso Kumasi say Amansia Central na Amansia South nyina nra na dem asokwa edem chese next week yesimu a almost say by 27th there was na obia oye enkramen wa no say na esiko agitations na eba no say amanfo ani age ana amanfo bebo boot last week I think Dr. Mauton can say baby a why you dino a dangerous yendi antis will be bowa. It has brought to fore a deal we say yensan koto DC swaba na miento anope ma beja fort na se e betwin komo ni adweno my Ghana ho emrebema if there are other matters we will also look at them as you see idea mamima the Dean Studies and Research Institute of Local Government Studies Frederick Ejakodro opening the Moache Moakwaba. I want to believe this is the first time I is here. Now I'm pumped to say. Pacha obey Mike no mama crabby. I mean shapa. If you say Busiani na ho ye. Na me adom. Ye do body asi. Ernest Akosa. What na say? Ernesto. Now I'm pumped to say. Ye do body asi. Na me call Dr. Mauto Mensa. Kwaku Mensa, Senior Lecturer, University of Professional Studies. Then Bob to say, I hope your week was good.
My God, please.
Okay, yeah, then I'm yes. Mammy says here, free, Mr. Frederick Ejakodro. Mr. Drew, DC's nominations. Should this be an issue? Omanhene say nipa will na person no mo ye adwuma. Nanko yi wo mo a penchen mabunu hye ties nom ne ade enu wi a yen na yenim nipa obeboan we wa moae o ka ho ne lose two elections enti ya na outside na ba yen difo edikan a rejected the nanado danko kufuado yi no Ghana mampedi de koye yenim subsequent ones beba ebia na o maka ne nyina go through e dey asem na woka
oh dedi kan bibia nwanwa bia nya shedensi.
That's right.
Medias dear na me near generally, not specifically. Men can say na me expect to say yendi nebisi ana.
Okay.
But on the whole there will be rejections in the first round.
Oh, is that?
The usual thing. Ah, koso. You be nipa ni be the first time on bekoni yem mamu. Omo besanko.
Okay.
Omo benya.
Alright.
Less than 5% or even about 2% na ubenya situation say be a beyer din omo call 3-4 times cry be omo enya. But e kan near my na tesisi ne ho e bi o a crofo piskaji enti uko first time a yantoma enti sika omo page no bekwa kutua second time, and it doesn't matter whether they think you are good or not.
Eyiska
Obio e brand crophobia o majesty Idris Abredi e beji
ono so didie
it no sa machinations ni bi na ye hu the fact say in nipa 20 I think 21 etoma no is indication
21 to tiano
21 toman na 22 tiano. Unya 21 and na 20 and to a man.
Yeah.
Out of 41.
Yeah.
Eti me huni say a machination because Yendi hasn't had any major challenge in terms of assembly, especially chief executive, assembly members.
Okay.
And I win so a returning person.
Yeah.
It's nyese ye nimno, omunimno. And so me jidi say ye and she say bi no say mommy nhwe say samri benye kakra wa binti and abasa. So within 10 days time on besan afrebium. In all likelihood, I'm expecting so.
In no baby, I was saying Casadi ways to two cha say the Ecotoaba a year, say young assembly members, no one say yen flumua yen because the DC are Obano opening or confessican away. It is Obanas or not so at Senecana Yesu.
Say, challenge with local governance no. And we back one I was saying na ye de top no so kan ho ase nemo wontimi nka asem ni bi enya bi
okay
mayem foaso say ebi a ye nhwa assembly members ye enti no ye ma omkwa am nkoje bribe but that is what is happening anybody bi wo adwen say to say enra say yendi asamuti akira assembly ne kra wo ho no omodi assembly members ka for sitting allowances at least for 2 sittings omuntu yae omo be kwa ko to abai na omo ka say oh yenya hihye ne ntua sika no ma omo etu mutu wi aye betua ba ko omo eni saa ne ma enti wo hwe saa nsem na ohu ni say eye how be a wo a wo say etimi eti ase say yesi ye local governance assembly members wo critical role to play resources wo say omuhia na wo say the mom nemom enwo say e makwan na saade no ebe based on corrupt practices to say over ye beto so abas chief executive so let's hold you to ransom na my sika bi ebinu ba ebinu me information say ebinu omutwabo say bia omutwabo say ye nipa wo ha no ubetua sika say ansa na ye nyina ato ama ebinso ye tactical onim se nkrofo bi de otwa ne tikura ye den a omontoma no eti osese ehwe se nipa dodo say na mehia
30 ma mintua 20
na okotua na chese ya to ama enti saa ne ma ni nyina ewo ho but ofro bi say onkasa
ewo say
openly Twitter onka but udin komo privately people will admit it a challenge back but ni nyina back to say emra so say ye chi assembly members adwuma tum say omo boa yamamu nsem eti eniema ehia say ye de boa won titiru sikasem menka say yentua won kabosumi bosumi aketua salaries they can't be paid salaries if it's a full-time job but omo kokotna sina omo froka na eko omo adwuma na omo ye ema yamamu no ena wo ba won potem kra wo yi won adwuma e down so say the clear functions are in law
or assembly members
yeah won nema be brea socially economically omo ye in the various communities because sabio oko bet me bia obi wo how cry assembly member ho no obi cry awaresem obi ko ye be fra ye bo for ye wa sorry ye to ye bedin ni nyina ho bia o how kese bia ba obeti ba bi na pole kra dua bu asikwan obeti say electricity ahomate ni nyina assembly members eti wo say ye ditum say omo won fa so kese pa enti die ye be ye dia aboa wo am matimi aye won adwuma titru sikasem no e wo say frase ye assemblies ni bi o anokasem ni say omusika sem wo fom pa eti oko such an assembly assembly member bi wa was a wo dwene ho say asumasi no o ahia de bi e wo say ye ma no otimi di ni dwuma ekoba say there's so much expectation from the community members but nipa no kra ni any resource so the be ya na ya mo enti ye mfrase ani nkomo na ye mo sa nipa ni nyina se ne be ombetimi aye o madwuma se ne etie ne mo ma enkoye se ye omho ba kire o manti no dwene ho ana o twen ne koduru emre bi se ya na wa pekon bi so de je bribe bi ansa na wato aban
in o kase mo no se ye nyintum eno no na e wo se ye mra bi e de sesa assembly concept na assembly members no omo asetena mu anasa dan e wo se ye mra because see allowance ya be kan se ne o kan yi obekọ district bi na IGF krama omo nse da nibi enti no omo soso ade no even S gracia besi ne kra no ebi nya 10 million 4 years no kosum yen now 10 million ubu an 10 million besi ne kra no assembly ni ntimi ntuai enti ede na office anamo be ne yentu mprempren se de be ya established in law say and say by convention kra no a yenim say assembly member class atrasea because parliamentarians because say on the local level they are parliamentarians yet niema mrashe bedwafo nya no munya bi so na ye adwuma no kese as you say
and no say ye akoy bibi say ye wo adwempo bi wo ye trim say assembly member adwuma no e voluntary senior o senior assembly system as we have it now if we are saying na a voluntary activity over the period no there's an evolution a drum pempen so bi say ye hu say assembly adwuma no e wo say ye nya nipa a wo beboa kese ena ye hu say nipa no so adwuma e ko nanim no expectation of the community no so asesa
okay
ye de asodie bebre abeto assembly members no so wo mpotem na sa dwempo na ye wo say assembly member adwuma no ye voluntary no emfree ya dwene especially at the national level
that's all
ena assemblies no so no ye ka say ye ka so many issues beba say we need major transformation in our local governance but nsise ni bi nso ne say ye ti assemblies bebre but some of the basic requirements for creating assemblies no e dru ba bia adwene ho a won te ase if you say economic viability a key issue
okay
so wo pese wo ti assembly e wo say assembly no timi gina ne na so no ankasa timi boaboa ne sika no wo ka IGF asemi but say IGF no biaye ho no kwan bia ni wo say assembly ni betimi anya sika wo beti assembly no enso assembly ni sika wo so onya didi ni dwuma onya ena ye nin hyehyeye enso say bi asasika ye betua free consolidated fund eti me madwen kire baako efa hu ne say ye mfrase enye hyehyeye say assembly members omo allowances
okay
and me pese me can about enhanced allowances
okay
yentimin tuam free consolidated fund because all over the country you a little over 6,000 assembly members elected what they be 3,000 kan ho yetimi frase ya dwene ho say oh you 9,000 people e de be na be ye e de aso won asen se ne be ye omo adwuma na won ye na be ya na ya ye nhyehyɛ ne yetue omo ka from central pointer misusu se be boa ye nhyehyɛ no na ate how ne so kakra obi o ha o greedy or Jesus ka we kra still a o neska obewia but dodo na so no kakra bia nka obenya de aso na sen aye na adwuma yie no no ohia
okay
etimi essence share na it will be a starting point but there are so many other issues that should be no I was say ye di ani hwe sen sakra e be na was etimi nya o local government system
okay Her name is Frederick Ejako Dro. Is the Dean of Studies and Research Ashaya about local governance system and government studies. Udimu akotnepa. And as Akosa, Mamma Unchain. Yendi dear na yon one. Then no nanchain. Are you expecting a lot like that? And I say, I buy not to turn in near my we are. Send ye see chair ya you soon say mra abano. No subako ye da retreat. And I saw who say.
For now, for my number, it's a nano pay now. Penny for some no mudijuma. Local governors, normal, and I say a concept Ghana for your practices since 1988 to data, and Tiaseno had uncle yes. Even some of the assembly members in Okra and Tiaseno and Quenimusa.
One more assembly members.
Been a call functions. And I am a fitting say, oh, Papa, we did any moon. Will be able to Yaman assembly. It's no man. I said expectation. I said no maybe or no crowd expertise no they will be crowd now we need expertise. It's no president and nominatina. No, so assembly members no. And I say we are nominated to say be a DC, but assembly members don't so by endorsing. We need say. We playing very critical. See confirming. Now, Mr. Dro can be said, Bianca Central Pool Consolidated Fund and Kianye say be a bit in your cushion, it be a halfway. But I know I disagree. And the best said there are certain assemblies. Umusan said, dear Sikano generate internally. Number meeting be assembly be money do Kumasi, municipal assembly be. Nti na me no mu edin kita ho na na me ka se o edrum ra e was so mutimere stand on tentacles na assembly member ba ko ka se empon property rate bi dum ntua na dia na mo na ma ya fa ho. Okay, so the IGF do beti be develop. Look at baby to say Techima na how market they see booming, a lot of leakages. IGF do e ko bebre na abotom ti kwa best na beti me close sa gaps no. Within the assembly level, na one casabeti me generate ska enya ba na nsa anyi sika free nkran sa family.
CBS cannot generate, they are doing their best, but it's not enough.
No, it has been a friend saying a cliche, so they are district assembly common fund. It's even crown a modern also mubo. Say no, assembly amongst the assembly members, they have a team that we're researching to say. Outside what the convention as a constitutional
DDF nominee grants nominee.
It's a no baby na say edidu mu dem so eden o si America yen to aba any ade un say Ashanti region Boakye so otima make Boakye so but Barakesi do mutuma ma me 100%. DNA cost. No, sir, when it comes to endorsement, we have about 4 or 5 interested parties who are traditional authority. They look at the party interest, ethnic interest. Now, what's up? Assembly members now can also personal interest. Now, I heard the electorate. More to Obama assembly member for no. Now, we'll show you so Kumase last week. Now, be hosting a case. In as much as say, yeah, to Obama assembly member for no, also wants to be a buy-ins. So why not? Say yeah, but that should be the case. If you look at what the act,
but it's not possible because you voted for him because you know he would do the right thing for you. That's why you made him your representative.
Omanhene Yaw instance baby now assembly member for no call mo pushon parochial interest.
No, but at the time of the polls. How would you know so Osikini?
No, when I say no, at least we team ko biya ho. But at least we are big team pick pieces of information.
Say
try say dosse papa no.
Na mo dwere ho say. E wo unit committee level.
Yeah, so one comedy because electoral area so say nko a. Ali we team din kita ho kakra. Now a representative of what electoral what area.
They don't do it, that's why.
But that should be the best what practice.
Okay.
It's assemblyman or kwa. Oh, where the president in Abandi, you better try say because last time we had 3,000, this time I budget 5,000. So one to the best aqua more sab.
And here now, Mono Unconyes can win it. almost war financiers ana.
Yeah, me de
almost sponsor
me 2017 me nya kita ho ne me no obi di kita ho. And now na solicited for funds. This year so sir we boy asa nominate mu no. We say no we do say
solicited funds for funds for.
No na eye de se nipa ni nya dua ye mu si ho say e kwa be so no betu asa aka no.
Aha.
Nti na da bia na give credence to what? That corruption. So project no see this cement be $5 what the $3 be. In the end on suffer. You know me in suffer. If he says, I time say you two and I was a quite bad faso. But I saw about to I don't see a toman His Excellency Emutu sa idea now.
We'll delve deep into that.
Yeah, it's in general idea. If he say be sabe TBSC, but a go high is not born out of what genuine reasons. Yeah, you one movie so tension be punishing the panel. Also uncle first from ra.
There are issues a bimsum can say chairman only poured in the coin. Party chairman within that enclave no ya antoama no ena MP no so enya na nipa nti bi mutua losing bonus
common me no be din komo na nipa is omwa nipa ne boa no nanka ye de onkotua no so we ni tua se e beto ama no ono so onkotua losing bonus Until I can say no, enye nkomodi a o say that say anama o say nipa no otu no boasa for. Because in the end, district, assembly, ninkan kwa ni hwehwe. Nti say if you say nipa no capabilities no at least rich experience obetimi di aboa assembly no ne hu impuntu o hode I don't know say coach winning bonus.
No be to losing bonus.
Sorry, winning losing bonus.
Dr. Mauto Mamejo Hajinche, we are na afi ya share adeɛ we akɔtwe aba sɛ emra du sɛ ye local governance no ye hyemu kina esan sɛ empuntuo nyina da ho na free ba den so ya centralize bibia ma ene local government minister wo chen ayi Captain Planet na ya share ho so aka kwan ya be fa so a sɛ yento aba no na aba no party lines ana yento na obia ntimi nyina bi na yenya the cream of society, people with managerial and administrative prowess. I'll bet to me Ashama local governance at Tumpon. But my menu I say the kind number over to me I send a text. Mr. Omanhene Yaw 0550 567 929 0550 567 929 and no text. WhatsApp 0550 596 929 if you want to contribute to the program. 0550 596 929, that is WhatsApp, and the text line SMS is 0550 567 929. O de ba making kind of hanomo na Ghana this year actually in Nasro who so adwinkyere e fan komodio. Dr. Mauto Mamejo.
Jama da said it's much me fa akonya so achia munyana am say me TV akama. Yes, Nyamishamo. Let me extend the special greetings to a young man who sent me this attire this morning,
Good over evil.
Yes,
it's a nice t-shirt.
Yes, I was like, yeah, Cassie is here in Ghana for so be creating a job. This young man is into this fashion business.
That is beautiful.
So, Doc, please take this. Julius, Damichirao.
It's of quality too.
Thank you. Also on one idea.
Good over evil.
Yes.
We're waiting the above to you. Obi you piano. O did you run a piano palo say? Sorry, you go so.
All right, just by the way. Yeah, somebody on in position on FN sense. This is assembly.
That's right.
Me a kamen kwanka. Last week, Mekamaha said if one of the best clues are it may use it to cure the winner takes all syndrome. They say it be Amagan and Nibia apply. They make Kamaha last week. You see, our very dictates is becoming political. And we're getting to the stage, a bit baby, Ghana, no. Say, you could do the new crowd, you say, you won't say, anyway, NDC and say MPP. I say last week or last 2 weeks, can be do, I say, Ghana for no, I say, you democracy, I say. Democracy, no, the way we understood it, even in Chi, no, that's not the meaning of democracy. Kebi, no. Nanka, the HA was school, they say government for the people by the people.
Yeah.
If you want to translate it into Chia, and yet Kebi is one of the principles of it. Nagana for Yaka Mana question to say democracy is about Kebi. That is not democracy. Because in same one cry, some of the members, somewhat down across and across assemblyman cut down, it could be some and sana. Yes, indeed. You need to create consensus. Establish consensus with people. But you see, it gets to a stage, you're more leadership. So the expectation is that you use that experience to govern us. Then you go back to the people. Oh, sometimes you have to look for experts to come and advise you. Now, last week, maybe say, and Crofona here appoint you. What is the criteria? Is it political party members alone?
Yeah.
The main criteria?
One, that is.
You are appointing a DC or an MC. Are all best superintending on the development of a particular community. A place like within the same location. Say, we share some municipal assembly now, UPSA. You know, I share Lanquantana municipal assembly. I say, and since we share Nipana over govern a community with universities, with companies. What caliber of person are you talking about? You're talking about somebody who is coming to lead very enlightened people as well as companies. And say one call appoint you be or the dynamics of development as here. Now say who the party agenda and as a party perspectives inquire appointing. Sorry to say. You fail. That is why we are failing at the grassroots of leadership. I know the intent, the spirit behind this formulation of.
And Dr. Mount for now, but too much.
Sorry.
I mean, me did say, like Adrian, it was formulators of the constitution initial. I mean, the was here. Say we want local community participation. Yeah.
And the assemblymen, everybody should be involved.
Yeah.
Also, if someone say, do we still need all this today? The local government experts are here. They'll talk about it. But from where I sit,
so do we still need
all of this, like the structures that like informs the way and manner things are done? Those communities as well as districts, you know. Do we still are they still relevant? So what I say, you see, from time to time, policies are subject to review.
Yeah.
Policy be a dahobi and I'll say, oh, wait there. I mean, is it still relevant? Who here now? And I say, who here? It don't purpose be a Ghana. I'll say, she. Send your money in. So I say, enter a bylaws never be broken. Now, I can say, I would not also probably say, all the appointments are bad. And in Yamana, I'm rejecting sometimes just a minute percentage of the total. So I say, and we shouldn't maybe make it look like all assemblymen are corrupt. You have to pay them before they vote for you. There's just an insignificant number of people.
It must be a genuine.
It must be a genuine. I mean, you cannot go before them. And I always say, we talk about corruption with Ghana. Trust me. If Ghana was to be so corrupt, well, you can't stay here. Now, bad news strikes more than what good news. As far as here.
Yeah.
So, just a small number will be used to generalize the whole thing. But coming back to where I stand, maybe say, sir, the Anaka president was to cure the winner takes all thing. So that's here. It's not just about a winner takes all thing. It's about a competent person. The first Minion Mukasano was even how to generate revenue. You know, say a skill.
Yeah.
You need a leader who can scan an environment. Okay, Sanya we no we and I was say ye. Na etimi punto about area. How many of those people can think outside the box? Because of the strings attached to the appointment into them, they have several people to satisfy. They have to meet people's needs along the line. Now, who appointed me? I mean, Tafrache, say MTN, and as a company appointed me as a CEO. One interest in America to pursue, it is only MTN. If the people of a community gives me a mandate to be their MC or DC, the ultimate interest are the people.
So what do you mean now? You devil a bit deeper into this discussion. Well, see, good morning. Omanhene Eric Kojata from Nkrofo Elembele district. I suggest MMDCs should be elected by their party members. Thank you. Good morning, Omanhene. The MMDCs are the main technical plant in the development of our country. If it happens that the position becomes a thank you gift for party faithfuls, we should be rest assured that we will be marking time in our progress. Proper education must sink into the populace. Okay. And this one says, my name is Yawuza Swami. We thank God that finally Madam Josephine Penny Mensah, the missing pregnant woman, has confessed to the police that she was never pregnant nor even been kidnapped. And I pray she faces the full rigors of the law for deceiving the Ghanaian public. Greetings to Maxwell for Boakye, MC for Swami, and Michael said Boating Pope. That is it. Okay. If you have send your text messages, I know you've started sending them. Let me quickly check this one too. You say, sorry. Please, I think MMDC should be elected by the party in the district. Fred C. from Sampa. Good morning. Where are the two wise men, Bishop J.Y. Mr. Kabaji? I've missed their thoughts and submissions. I have not been. I hope that no, they haven't. Okay. I have a plan for them. They'll be joining us soon. Omanhene, come to the Western region and fighting within the MPP. It's said that an aspirant who never had the opportunity is seriously campaigning against the president nominee, thinking that they will be rejected and they will be brought in. This is really empowering the assembly members to charge outrageous amount. Meanwhile, this nominee is a retained one. I want to be anonymous, please. And I've read it anonymously. Okay. Please, can they tell us what they use property rate for? Because I will pay until I get good explanation for it. Pepe, Tepa, Hospital.
Yes. Baby, I met it. Say, when your property rate, AME, you have the bon say as a matter. Minyanka, met your property rate. Minya builder. So is it the caliber of people we are talking about?
All right. Yeah, go. Mr. Frederick Horner, this is a same way as I could page Nanado and Namonchu Naba. If you must say, and she say, and you say, is it Article 243, right? Emma Quine say, Ecosystem near Twaba. DCs name a channel society koba say yenya assembly members unit committee party and until ma da rene ba ho na nka mampani hia kura say obekọ referendum say yento aba DCs na assembly members no concept na say ye non partisan no and na kofa we aba. Should the president revisit this issue? Now DCs are back to no. Enkom na se be feel no almost sa article 243 no na yento DCs so aba without recourse to assembly members. No ebetima yes ah. Opening wo nim de wo niema pi ho say. I mean tell.
Amamu nhihye no. Yem kai hu say ejina ideological issues. So. Local governance system it predates our constitution. Ade aya na edi nkomo entire mem because so opesa what a local government system last year be frasian say bekai justice DFNI na or commission for democracy, National Commission for Democracy. Samre na nipa bi around 1996 95 96 eba 97 ho na agitations for moving back to constitutional rule na efiti ase kakra
92 and 96 near rim.
Sorry, 86 sorry, 86
because we carry NCD, National Commission for Democracy. Yeah,
Justice DFNI. Agitation was not long after culture of silence speech by Professor Boakye. It is now as I peja Sakasan say we should go back to constitutional rule. It is our commission in Baba yes oh people who want to be involved in governance. It yenye a system I be frasi ato aba na emo yenko to aba wo enye local government no kame. It emphasize direction, but party someone. Some of us saw it as a union government in disguise and a buy. It's to the first local level election, 1988-89.
Yeah.
And year two first local government election. And that was the elections were in local governance, the highest turnout, over 55%.
Ever since.
Over free or it is a bar do 37 crapping. But the essence of what Atsema American Sisuni say, local government system yes answer say ye man ye partisan na ye ni constitution. Eti ma ye 1992 constitution no. Yen kan hu ze nipa no teso samre na ono na air transit President Rawlings no chairman Rawlings. There is one thing that Mr. Susende ye betimi edisan komo 1992 constitution the my President Rawlings without any doubt. But many challenge with it a transition. Ope say o free soldier abemu eba civilian abemu krachia otisu soldier ni no o ya branti ontimi nyansi say nyini mfrim because at that time ka okotre fi ya den it was all yensi say a betimi containing. At that time in our history as Ghana we needed that. President Rawlings betena so idini 80 constitution yensi be bre and until the binum ka say yensi san no indemnity clauses yenye ni nyina na ye say asumdwe nti oman no enka nkronti no etu ba bia ubu ani gu ne ma biso but ye chance shey no and say ye constitution no say na wo ho say ye mpese ye local government system no be ye partisan no it was carried into it wholesale. Look, there are people no mu di ani mu 1992 constitution and omo campaign na enema bebre provisions of constitution man omo mpene so but yen se ne be ya ye betimi a transit no yen pene so ne emfa constitution no emra na etre no yasesa ne ma. People don't know say even under President Rawlings there were several constitutional changes. Amendments be break also. If so no akra na e man no obedi su no hu say within 8 years or about 3 amendments in the constitution. Enunti no ye musa ye ho say your local government system no, since 88-89 na e ba be see no has it delivered. Enunti say your share constitution so edit so much powers as a president in some. But for me, for the first time, President Akufo-Addo decided, say, let us have a holistic reforms in our local government. It's a case partisanship na a wohono. A year nine, into moment was a eno. Ye partisanship assembly from Article 55. No?
Yeah.
Yes, our amendment now. Then yeah, what dear friend of consequential amendments. Also, constitution you 2 methods are ye amendments. You entrenched clauses and you ordinary non-entrenched. Entrenched, you know, also call ye referendum when
yeah. That is Article 55.
Article 55 is one of such.
Yes, but
there
243 is not.
243 is not. It's in unconscious say yanko ye partisan the enim free. No, the other consequential amendments no. Even in the constitution no, not there were going to be other amendments. But what we constitution no, there are other laws. So what's a amendments. It may a whole process. But again, none of make just ideological grounds. I can say as a matter of fact, I was in a workshop I did a presentation to the local government select committee in a workshop. In that meeting, the division on some of these based on partisan lines. There were people from the NDC side who really supported the amendments. And there were people in the MPP side who were against what the president was doing. From the beginning, there was open-mindedness about it. But along the line, especially when NDC announced they were against it, there was no way it was going to be carried. Now you call another full circle.
Yeah.
Yaba. Me wo adwen bi se Ghana ha e be den so person ye nhihye foforo when ya 2 major political parties MPP and NDC to agree. Media me bompa ne say ye ankasa we should tell ourselves the truth. Say your system no e ya na senye media ubusa me make sure say ye hears sakraye bebre.
Okay.
And one of it is the the so-called non-partisan. But the funny thing is say oko assembly wa parties ni bebre, youth organizers, chairmen and chairpersons say ade enyina te assembly ho.
Oh yeah, assemblyman.
Or assembly member. It is a okachem say non-partisan. Meanwhile, the chief executive no crowd so no. Onko president na appoint no. Ebi anise na say share by. You can say wow prefer dimbra. Bi gidi se be de be won say a known NDC di ni dimbeko. Na ya man chance amana go.
E man trim da.
And afei you 1/3 of the assembly members are omoye government appointees. You started say 1988-89 hono. Na adwempa a territory say yampe nkrophobia bi a wo sua hunu bi some level of professionals bi a ono ka kire ne say
eno ye the aban ni yi aba
the na ye aban ni yi aba 1/3 eti samre no ubetumi nya university professors or lecturers ubetumi anya medical doctors, top lawyers, engineers, architects, all these teachers be brave near the Omako Taichi, no Makobo. But then over the years, and also Abaye, one of the ways here they pacify political party Nyashi, Tineri Akopatan. 80 sa even 1/3 no significantly. Okomia and lose its effect. Some assemblies have done very well. Obekono, Nipombe Yomo, do omu free omu party mo, but omu level of expertise via AA. Eti say say your system no is not working. Now we say yes, sisane ma MY. But Mama can say. And you offer local governance now, especially you fair be decentralization. Offer decentralization now. You want never be brave political side. And no na yedi unkomo say ye nipa be our chief executive. Ye to abe assembly member. It is the political side of decentralization. The other side. Say na ye bo IGF and also follow under the fiscal side. Sikasema ye local government no. And also reforms where was here. Yeah. There are other areas. There is administrative side. Ye far a crash for rubber for what being be a planners, be a finance people, be a budget, be a engineers, be several areas. Akwan ben na wo se fa won e ma won ye adwuma asodie ben na down so assembly ni tumi ben na wo won so and also e wo nkomo wo ho a e wo se edi. Then you can even talk about privatization. All say na assembly dwumadie no e de bibia na assembly ni ye yeah otimi fa nipa e bia the common one na metimi aboso ye nhwe ball ye waste management ye wo me ko ye advert mobile
oh nya advert so na zoom lion oni aban na mti you know people even believes a people graphic says zoom lion ya buy juma
but it even goes beyond that because all say traffic management systems because roadside etimi DJ on roadside parking na ye ticket ube hu na ye dia ma
on street parking
ube hu na ye dia ma adwuma private company nyina ewo ho eye kwan a ye fa so ye but assemblies no ntitiye ben ni tumi ben ye dia ma won umtimi ni private sector dinkita ho okay bi o ha ni ama private sector contract assembly no ube kum emwa assembly no ono so anhye ye ye da ho a otwam kura
ye tamfree nkran ye de abre no
e bi kura ho a o man kasa ye no the free centralization ye can decentralization no centralization e free esro no na ye de ahye assembly no kon no e no ye how back but assembly na to make sign contract bia na achiche won ankasa kon wo di won bia eni we need expertise to support them. Say another thing so bema e was say ye dey ani ko ho. Your assembly no ya ne say be provide services. Provision of services, waste management, we make up birth certificate, make up we na work assembly. But ye infrastructure nyen say elsewhere in other societies, obefa Thailand, obefa Singapore, obefa say Rwanda. Omodi local government, omunam local government so boa adwumaye. Say local economic development, employment creation, growth of wealth. Nina assembly no wo asudie ni say denti na me ti hai me kura misika na me pese me ko bia adwuma e wo se me ye ne nkran anase me ko atwemamponia akoye e wo se ye dwene ho se assembly no so e wo asudie bi e denti na say wokɔ Kumasi a Swami magazine ye body kan ho asɛm say hey Swami magazine wo Kumasi eti nipa bi kura me free kurofufuro so outside the country say mate say expertise bi wo Swami magazine a day asudie na assembly ne wo
to promote
say obebuama
abɔ dero
ne dero obebo won adwuma ye
as a page.
that is it.
Okay,
how do we even respond to entrepreneurs ni nyina ka enkoma wo say yidi.
So it brings to mind nipa na ye no send no can because in some waka nyina no you need somebody who is level headed who understands all these parameters ne nema odi agugo na nipa na tima ka say me be assembly no ma hwehwe mu ahu say adwadie eye ade a me nkrofo wi omu dipa edi ntutuye be na me yese de be ya omadwadie ne be page na me so metima agyeto na me gyeto ne wi a metimi atunsu ama ekrokito awi metimi aya jana ama wo metimi sisuku dan ama emofra kom. It takes somebody ono so nim the dynamics of the community and ekwan obefa so generate say kofa obi a bia ono ye ne nati area hono mo jo siki the election ono na oye dede pa ona gi to minima eno kosi ho na jo siki si ho atwen common founder say no so de wo kan nyina sa ni so ade hu
Debbie aha so men so men mo nya adwen kaka and say ye ka say ye de nimdie ye adie bia Ghana hakra wo some of the topmost entrepreneurs na baby kra nko school I'm being careful. You see,
it's a see nimdie we no suku anase who can so man go suku nimdie we na suku anase ye
no na me pese me twe agene so say okọ kase onni nimdie bia obi ba be kase yen set parameter say ansa na be even chief executive no
be your masters and now
you must have even your first degree. I don't want to agree to that.
Okay,
if you say me currently me chief executive be me monitoring na the only reason obedi na konwa ne say oboa ne party no ewo ne mpeso aso no only first degree but oye obi a oye adwuma na adwuma eye ne nsam ye ode boa ne party no aban ne ba so party ne ba aban mu no mo fa ne say ye the chief executive man wo district ena nipa no free ase say ne sasade a no kro be ko school aka ho on and the choice but metimi aka tro say nipa no mpeso aso wo no adwuma wa ye no
omo kutakuta hwan no
anyhow it is sometimes so what set educational parameters you may get it wrong.
Okay.
And you know mama nko kanse bia me extra de wo suapon binti no yanko kase wo ma akodru sa pempenso bi nko ana wo se yefa if you say obi betimi akọ school. I mean some of our professors and some of us odi adwuma bi ti say we kra man yebegu no maybe enesa if you say ye wo eno so ono bia ono so
na ho odin be
na dini no ene adekire ena wasua ho ade na wo kire obi so enim kwan a ye fa so if you say na ye project bi ye chief executive me call Western region chief executive bi me money din but unfortunately once o se won ko bio na enkoma ye ne omukodi fa local economic development hono or status or che na dwen fa kwan a ne peso aso obeye no o say nipa we ewo ekwa onim dia ye de ye eboama adwumasem ekoso but obi o ha obe free different background na aba eti enu nti ye beka say obi a teacher ni aye man kwan ana obi a medical doctor no person oba politics man man kwan oh one of our best defense ministers Adokufo
yeah
na a medical doctor
yeah
na oni security background bia but all managerial skills bia odine to adwuma no a obetimi asesa ne ma eti no de me kan say de di kan a wo se ye ni se be nhyehyɛ pa ye nhyehyɛ pa on sa kasa Obama be kan we don't need strong men but we need strong institutions. What is an institution? Institution yamra na nhyehyɛ a ye de ato ho na ye we need nipa omo pepa obeka sen nhyehyɛ ni mie na sana me di so anka Ghana anka wose corruption ba wo hwɛ yamra ye wo ene nhyehyɛ ye wo but what we need next
the same men will say
nipa papa this amra na nhyehyɛ no
all right opanyimi do asipa mami can messages way good morning Omanhene. President Akufo-Addo took a good decision by choosing the MMDCC through the ballot. Had a good decision to avoid the winner takes all. That ultimate manner must change. Ultimate winner must change. Also, assembly members must be paid and not allowances. Teacher Sky from Ahafugos. So, Kessben, we love your program. So, okay, this is just that. And they said the only way to solve this pandemic is government needs to give the mandate of contesting and nomination. So pandemic, well, DC is contesting and nominations to the entire citizenry. Politicians, I say, are too selfish. I am Sir Michael New Adubiasi Zongo. Good morning, Omanhene and your panelist. MMDC's acceptance into office through assembly members must stop. I suggest political parties must have their members, must be registered in every day. This will curtail payment before the MMDs are voted for. Mr. Old Soldier, aka Salt and Pepper, Boakye, DKC. And he says, good morning, Mr. Host. I'm Honorable Abdul Rahim Halidu. The MMDCs will continue paying their confirmation if the Ghana government didn't do any proper arrangement for we, the assembly members. On the I can emphatically tell you that some of the MMDCs are very arrogant. They don't respect the eldest party grassroots in the district at all. I'm expecting more rejection in the coming days. I know about 5 districts in Bono East that people were not happy with the president nomination, and if care is not taken, to cost the party in 2024. Good morning. Please, the president has done no good to himself concerning the appointment of the MMDCs. Because if in MPP, if you don't have something like Godfather or any strong financial background, my brother, forget it. We have good people who can work and improve the district. They all been rejected. MPP, we all live to see 2024. This is coming from Coco. Let's not deceive ourselves that this assembly concept in practice as a data is non-partisan. No political party sponsor candidates. No political party sponsor candidates in the assembly elections. On the MMDC nomination, it's a pity that party executives and disappointed aspirants are seriously campaigning against president nominee who's a retained MC in the Western North region. And say Jonas Obine Uku from Ethijasi says, please, Honorable Omanhene, how far with the Takrady kidnap issue, and let the road minister beware of the bad roads linking the 3 Amemphis, Wasa, Memphi, Bordier, and Asankregwa Road. Indeed, we are suffering. From Obuasi East, and this one says, good morning, Omanhene. MMDC's nominee are more manipulation than persuasion. We need leaders who have skills within the area. We need someone who is coming to lead people with development that will impact their lives. From Parkwesi Prat, Obuasi East, my regards to Honorable Faustina Ambisa, DC Obuasi East. And he said, MMDCs must be elected. It's the way forward to help deal with the manner winner takes all has engulfed this nation. It will ensure competence as well. My lovely daughter Tilly and Valeria, I greet you from Augustine Keba for Techiman. Good morning. I think electing MMDCs will help. So His Excellency should pursue the amendment again. Pastor Lohaf Asini also sends that. He says, my name is Jones. The whole attempt for the president to delay the nomination for MMDC is to make a strong case for the election of the MMDCs. Bro, I'm from Sampa. And if I tell you the amount of money the assembly are making from cashew, millions of cedis, I believe special attention should be given to commercial areas that can generate enough revenue for district development without relying on external funds. Sampa district is making a lot of money from cashew business. What about developing the place? Omanhene, do you know why this happened? It started from the top during interviewing of the MCs and DC. I have a friend in a certain district who went for the interview, passed, and the name was sent to Accra. Later, his MP told him that he is young and he has more years ahead of him, so he should wait and allow a certain man to go. Because he didn't agree, the MP's choice was finally appointed. In case the one who was neglected has money, what do you think will happen? He will pay losing bonus. They should allow us to vote when it comes to choosing DCs. But the issue is it for party? You should go on partisan level or Agosa, you're on the floor.
I say partisan level, and I say you be take friends partisan, What Shambrana you did to Abayi assembly member for. Even color crown pona be choosing a crown. I also bear any of the what political parties. You have to look at the law.
The last elections, MPP, supposed MPP assembly members, red, white, blue, or strong count.
And we've been crying more raises Sikama. I also say a free political actors in her. So we are looking at the law and the convention.
Okay.
The convention, the law, na change about a convention. Says a career na ebia one year MPP na now year NDC near your man concojina electoral area. It didn't say yeah Cassano, yeah, who says a hypocrite be as a nya chumbini ye. His Excellency, I didn't know the ban. It was fantastic. Say young to about on partisan lines. Because granted, say by consensus. Said this time should be devoid of what? Partisanship. And yet they are now she's saying the way politics in every way. What do you mean MPP and DC free? Well then, Mr. Dro make a reference to Rwanda. Then I'm assuming the South Africa air count. What has South Africa? ANC at Transubibri. And to decentralization, according to him, the same thing applies to what? How do you call it? Rwanda. Kigami buy because we saw one leader and also one political party travel more than maybe 10 or 20 15 years there be an who didn't know how to trickle down in terms of development
depending on the leader and his, and his vision. Maybe more than 30 years or so the economy is impoverished
in the two countries and as a case study
I agree with you.
Now you heard BBC kwan be so kran be fa so districts in the municipal assemblies reason usika my come of video, Mr. American come of video, so here came here. Came in many free near Kokajita Hatam and there at Chenya Dino. There be a ticket. Emma man for so wait on Kanyadi. Today, change your neat system, you're betting me that tracking. See him say, Nipa be a 5,000 about central business what district. Casa air bahon, Tosa ye China Dinano, a quite best to the first of the tracking. Robe no Eddie in the end in a quaman for butu. It's a quite penny a befaswa, you be close to Sagabono, and that's a sad loopholes in Nani, between you be treated in Sampa at the district level, at the municipal level, at the metropolitan level, no, Sikana ye generating enough. Now, there's the concept of Mr. Dr. Drew, Mr. or no ye India or local governance in there. Said District Assembly Common Fund. Formula cry a day, it disburses a scano. It has come to what? A serious what attack. Say metropolitan, municipal, no musical no. But the district level no obudie e form. Into her drop on so no he KM sika no hwe ne IGF ne ade kra na e wo soro as a district assembly common fund no ba na no so yasapi apigam nti kwa ba ne e be fa so a ye tu anamo so ye be deepin sa structures na local level no ye be ti hu sampa ye sisa no ma bi na ma district na anka sam say aban kra de mo bi ba e mo na e ba no at least a uniform na nkwankwa say da bia no ye trend district assembly common fund now municipal and metropolitan no mu kwa na receive what chunk of the amount.
2 GD say was say Omanhene Yaw and amount commercial.
Perfect. I see a revisit Article 55 and that of what 243.
But this is where one party says Omanhene.
But it's all about consensus.
The NDC consensus says they don't want partisan.
No, when I make I say wabuso mu here. Aya anamu nto say you saying 137 plus 1 independent. It's quite bad you be so at least leadership on the betting as I say. And maybe a MPP. Ya reject we ebi train second in tokwane ade no. I was say sa no mani nyina no eba wiye. Na betimi aba wiye ya. And na MPP ebi a kira so NDC na be so. Ebi kra NDC also I remember 2009 the late Mills. Tokwa bebre any ade you appoint we da wo mu so mu mpene na ma for de ni ade. Nti kwa best no be put an end to sa no ma we nyina. It is all about consensus building. See yen share leadership no e kwa be ne be fa so a yen decentralization concept na de yaka ho asem say at the local level the person kofun oni sampa district na yedia electoral area na yedia ni nyina ye betimi ayre asa revete ne adi nkita ho sampa e kwa we ne fa se ye fa ebeboa ama puntuo services na ye render ni nyina no atibia because akwa say oh once a party abade Matthew Sika, so we test a bit of the buyer. Matthew Sika and Quadi about appointing me. Now, we share the courage a year, and so more I nominate soon. I got to know, say, Minim Sabia, a official there, say, MP Fanny Power Pemra. Because someone say, Safuma for committee now, yeah, no, baby, MP for no more sabotage. Sorry, DC for no more sabotage MP.
Because some of the DCs also felt, say, our policy now. Aban otiso ne party no de ba say we ye DC ya na MP wo constituency wa just an orphan constituency we ye DC ya untumi contest and other than that you resign no
e 2 year to election
e de amemfi bi be share DC bi anon so fi say previously DC is be a contested awini primaries this time ya ka o ma no atomo no e ma bebre so e che chire ko nunu nkrofose
Omanhene share sad the way nyina ba is president the sida and ma party no so mu tu sa na mo no
na mo omo so
the sida na mo
super
no but Omanhene very dicey so bet we attribute to omo friends say bia seat no mu lucio say bia MC bia na DCB na one ni MP no or ye na adwen so be contesting na wanya sa kwanya no.
That is what they are saying. They are telling us.
There are many factors so they come to play.
And to say, almost all the places are DC, you know, or on any MP, or Mulusu, you know, also you omofio. Most of the places.
Factors in the own team can say no.
Anyway,
other factors in the contribute to Sano Man Bibrino because there are certain districts and as a constituency. Now at least that's cohesion, synergy in Elho. But they still what? Lost.
Okay.
What can I say? Into Omanhene, dear Minister, say, His Excellency, one in penny for and send in Tennessee, leadership of Parliament, you know, they are revisit. Or you're too about because I test steps, no more, every messages about, you know, BRC, you're too about, you.
Good morning, Omanhene. I'm not surprised what happened at Yendi. From day one, I disagreed with the vetting process. They should allow the polling station executives to nominate their choice, not the president. Independent or Doko Fishiata. Omanhene, good morning to you and the panelists. I strongly suggest that MDCs must be elected to cure the corruption practice in this nation. I am Ejenim Boakye watching you live from Tipokrum. I think the best solution is to vote for the election of MMDC, but not on partisan basis. Others will even deepen the division among the divisions in the two main political parties. And please tell Dr. Mauto to limit the English a bit. Doctor, I think the husband has been staying with the wife all this while. If he has, then why the shock? Is he telling us he saw his wife pregnant and all of a sudden the pregnancy has vanished? Hence the shock. I am confused. From Charity Jackinson, Aguna Swedro. Poor assembly system contribute problem like Ghana first toilet project. Assemblymen must not be paid because they are enjoying very well from the chines and galamsey work and selling of community lands as plots. What if they don't have galamsey lands? In galamsey land, the assembly member on Kahanma on Tom Bibia. Ain't what's enough? Probably. Okay, Dr. Mauto, Maminti Kakra Feda, the last minute, no, minimum penny for Adjune Kakra, this issue that has happened with this Takradi woman. Maminti.
Thank you. Papa Odru Akasapa. I mean, he's spoken as a local governance expert. I mean, what can you be Kenyana? Say, yet, Minia. Bread and butter issues of the average Ghanaian in the community. Yeah, kase nyina. The Ghanaian youth is sorry pa. The only say juma. The only say obetimi nye juma na waye. Obetimi ahwe ne ho asanhwe ne busua obia obi nkwadia. So all that we are doing is what brings together the definition of democracy. So, and come on, no, the limitations, any more like positives. Na, okase yakoto above for DCs and MCs are strength and any limitations.
That's right.
So that's it. Okase, okay. When you feel na maybe. Obia and fund Stephen Bra near appointing so and so on his strength and limitations. So that's it. But there's one particular argument that which runs through. Governance experts, like I said, we are sitting on a time bomb. Well, say your mind say ye to baby all other parties now have gone into hibernation. No, so I'm not sure yet. Now, a serious issue in governance. So, you develop it together as a nation. So, to be frank with you, and we have people who see themselves as only politicians. You can't take it. You can't take it away from them. I'm politicians.
It's a profession.
I trickle down to our local community. The only time see some people very active, they say on party about power. So that's it. And government experts, I want to call and say, hey, Adiwe, we are sitting on a time bomb. South Africa, politics, a trickle down to students level. One on the partisan basis or student level. Because I'm say student, alone. What are you learning? Because in the national level, no, a party. You know, NDC, any MPP, any other CPP for no. So maybe University of Professional Studies a year election. Or more rep for Honoma air to about because it's a governance system. One Asia. And to the ANCs are very popular within the universities. And I'm moving about the because I trickle down and the people love it. So that's it. Now, yeah, time bomb is it is in the say. I'm saying I be do baby no. As you see, I was an MPP, and one of the parties use the term breaking the eight. Meaning say
MPP.
What it means is that breaking it and say the other party or opposition by 12 years no. No, I said breaking 12. Now say 16 years no.
Yes.
Now I say you have rendered somebody impotent for 16 years. And these are very large number of people. Do you know how our democracy will look like? Now, those people also are large, and then they are in the minority, but there are many.
They also feel
if there's a provision, involve participation. I mean, in terms of development, every now and then.
Not just a
it cures.
means
a cure.
Yeah, got two DCs. Overcall NDC strongholds, no. NDC for be now win.
Thank you.
But how would say to the party so there? Definitely Volta and other places NDC be winning. See.
Anti said development no. And call you on man. And there's our party. And I'm a brother.
On better no,
what's it?
And then one our party now show.
I know what's about because drafted parents local development funds the brewer. That's also own fund development my. So be it. And now Ghana for democracy has said to the extent say, sorry to say, there are surprises and everywhere. People are interested in bread and butter. Na Kenya sema, na ka voter region hokwe. Na ka ebani saying na MPP go win about. I don't know. MP, I don't know. What I say? Ashanti region na YSU and Ashanti region. MPP stronghold no. Ebani saying na NDC penetrating. It's not about party any longer. It's about bread who can butter. Do the thing, bread and butter. And the meaning, me say constitution never be brown ma. Yeah, papa, because I'm an expert, and we've been saying it. Look, no credit say 92 constitution. I'm not drafted for a papa role. So only baby call. Only hobby. Only baby call.
So what do we do?
And my case is to say, our constitution have a problem with economic development. Look, one of its effectiveness is to cure coup.
So because
the structures and provisions in there. Coup power Ghana.
That's a constitution or na bobre nyina say e be si aban to go ase.
Thank you.
Emom say be man puntio pa ne empeja aba.
Yeah, because I say there's too much powers given to the executives. Too much powers. Look, CJ, Auditor General. IGP. All those people are appointed by the same man. And the power Akufo-Addo, Papa is like Akufo-Addo, they say, I have the powers to appoint. Looking at what is happening, let's give it back to the people. Naka, as I say, we're attacking.
So I'm saying,
Debbie.
All right. Yeah, Papa is here. A quick one, Naka. Your time on Ntie.
This is your constitution. It does not ensure what physical development. That is means the constitution kakra bin law kakra misuya okay university no.
It does not ensure physical development.
Say physical development. China will say
nobody should be fashioning in such a manner.
But UK they have what they don't have written constitution.
But the conventions
exactly.
It has changed over time.
Yeah, winning. Yeah, can say the 1990 constitution the trauma Rollins in I don't know. I disagree to some extent. So we are comparative what study of what countries constitutional. Ghana and South Africa. Baby a Omanhene free ba. Ebia ebien na namu nemu. Under the undemocratic what era no. Nti baby a free ba ni say we are constitution na. We are so bad we would be to and tokro bia di yo ne bi be sabre man no. So we did a preamble of Ghana's constitution, that of South Africa. You understand, you're making?
Okay. Yeah, brother. I just have this. We made a whole debate on itself. Mami Busao. Talk about this. Me say what TT kakra. Dey now be can found. Obia obe 4 minutes be.
Very sad situation. But adia me say e be sua free takra dey nsem. You all the facts.
That's right.
But asemasi a woman, you takrade flowing last 2 years.
Yeah.
And sema is over the years, you Omanhene is oh, and near maybe an ayenti or your mind yeti oil and gas na abatakrade. Sa movement of people in the sub-region, no, a being so a man for being for abetina takradi, a be one cry, or say galams lang garden, some and your Ghana for one as the Mudi anymore, hope to Bromwa, the Ecoso, oh, a be a copy takradi, and my young man say who a 2 years ago asem no it's still fresh. It is a otise ya chi obi brofocus am kidnapping na e dia yam hihie ba se den na esan ba yi enna nipa ya te se ya chi no ye say oyede opemfo
no cry
na assign heighten tension you know say na see adwene ye ma menom titi oba kwa wo so ba asem ni nyina ba na me yam hihye mi then ba say ye hu nipa no na abodwo aba but ye hu no kra so ayese ne ban so enka no eti asem na ba na me first instinct ne say what is going on because I became suspicious na adia mesre Ghana for titru mo amo ebodero and they say ebinom everything as say regional minister Bekasa mat will be sending me video be cratchy be on cry or yeah regional minister now but mind you this was a national security issue.
Yes,
it is the Oma Kase na regional minister nkan so kasa na wo say ayi be kasa no they don't even know the national security architecture of this country. Omonko kan ye mra for national security o regional who is the head of regional security?
The regional minister.
Other than ebinum me pastor fase me chemi me kasa no ebinum is so ignorant but they have the power of mic, TV, radio and omoka sebio nsehunu ya na ya here was a national a regional minister in charge of regional security or were briefings from security experts, from medical experts. Wabekasa. Now, maybe I'm prepared to forgive a man na jina ho boduan.
They say Diana be you.
So
almost they say almost na boduan na tisa. They say almost
mesre. A dear ben pan and political about this. Ntie was a regional minister. Beka some more kind of obra oni na so. Sabi obi timi jina TV so say minimum ba no ni kunu minim se onyam. Utinkra ha wudi takrade nsem. Asam no esre. It's a very serious issue. Ebi kasa dudu. Muma yen kancho. Wa kasa dudu uti mic anima uni nansa ho enchen obia. That could be not me call TV station bi. Na me wie be me kwasiada me ko kwasiada ne kwasiada bi na me district minister oba besra masori oba ye oni ohun papa da no na me tie wo ho na me yemhye na me say enti me district minister kra no me kotena ba bi kasa otie me
tidie nsem na
enti wo say da bia me empire me co studio bia ana ye frame me phone so say ye busama sema me empire me bonza rade me mamen kasa enkogu me ho ani mase ana nipa bi o didie wo mi mu no me nko kasa ma o mu nkase ti nipa sei but ebinum sabi omo tena console nani ma na say yare bi aba won so me nyini so omo fa bibi omo no madu enti mesre you state institutions omo adwuma ni so ombe boa ye bambo honsem police ni no oni maame ni ohaw bia maame no sebio oni NDC eni akoka say regional minister no person ogu NDC for any mass. This has nothing political about it.
Okay,
tie besre me de mesre mo amokasa wa fidie so ya amonto mano nareka na mon kasa de be bo man mu buto.
Thank you, Amansan Ntie.
Yeah, Omanhene say opani akasa bebre afa ho no na de mechanic say parents no abayo na wofo ene namfo ne adom so mu ni no na nipa no onyem ne ade ne nyina no sensem no kan nyina na out of our emotions. and na akwa say president bi a the esintino and then no mun so this sansam mudin sansam no eka na coming back to media no so no and na me tie station bi anopa tie na me say oh na dey we kra na media no mon tomo bo ase kwa dey we medical expert na dey the final results beba say wanyem da ebi a miscarriage bi na wanya and when the end no mun dey nsuhwemu nyina na beba na ma ase no nyina because at a point na me come pese me tie bi me say na we say there is them no now it boils down to see security in as much as we na one fake no I say security beefy up police visibility kwa be so na beboa I must say what they heard the course this week e won kra ha say so robbery cases e course no nyina I don't know say yes say obi a faking no police for no omo na say derby no omo nkoso no omo increase omo patrol friends and drive no let me ama bonia na say bonia bibisa no empo pese omo yi ni tikra mpo na omo betimi ama na bra ase
doctor
yeah I'm say famous ma follow kakra na kakra omo say on Ghana enyehwe no sometimes no serve as a bad precedence. Okay, not going back to what has been said earlier. No? Minister About, who is the head of regional security, well, that ministry region, Nase Osio, this is not the case. Yes, indeed. You can also not blame those who went against him for speaking. I mean, contrary to what he said, because over the years, some of these things have also happened and. Yeah, police institution, CID, Penny Moa, Ebe Catcher say, oh, Ghanaians
we know where the ladies are.
We know where they are. The next moment, they say, if it's intelligence failure, so, I say, any come to you because, say, ya kidnapping, na Canadian case, you. But the Western region Tadi is becoming another. Like I don't want to use the word stubborn, but a hub for some of these things, because yes, indeed, we have foreigners who will probably indoctrinate our people in there. Nanka kidnapping there. Ghana a serious issue. By now, it's becoming rampant, and the MOBA come to you. So I say, but my problem here has to do with the woman. The husband. The husband. Now, did the husband also say something?
Yes. I spoke to him. I even spoke to him the first. The first he was on Monday.
So
also on
in the eyes of the law.
8 months and our crown so
Thank you. In the eyes of the law, what has this man done?
So many holes.
Has he misrepresented the facts? If yes, he must face the law. Now, Obani is on
the latest information say or part of say no on him. Now me and prosecute no na yem fan channel.
Was also say young kidnapping.
I say young
kidnapping. No, no, there's no case kidnapping no. Ano kan.
Ni kunu no na ko
ye. What can say kidnapping?
Say na Berman no. You see the whole issue. You share say no nyina the top and say. And I say no ba no ne obi nso so aye kana na pe kwan wia eba. E de eba na be kire say wawo. E no twe ne ho kakra no Berman no so na onim plan na oba na ye nti no. Ono so call police station say 3 days no hwehwe ne yire wo mu no ene ma ne krata so vanko Empire FM enko ya announcement say na asie ene omko ya announcement no to omo ya announcement na the whole Ghana so mu enti na akwa to say ye sabi o asade what say me plans
and the media say ya tell mu nyina case but the truth is that it must serve as a precedent. Are you okay? To discourage people from doing that, they should know the consequence of misinforming the public and then putting national security at it. Look, the amount of money taxpayers' money they use and their COSA area no just for this case.
400 police were there.
At the peril of other securities. Yeah, within this short period, one criminal also the criminals and robbers they monitor the police activities.
Yeah.
Until when they realize that traffic on here. Look, these are national security intelligence. Tafrache is intelligence are crazy in terms of security.
Okay.
Instead, you know, what to say we call man, not almost omokoha. These people have caused a lot of havoc
And
public discomfort. Look, they should be charged.
They should be charged.
They should be charged because you can't take Ghana for right, and you cannot just come out to end this. Okay, so what I say, they've tracked their conversations.
Yes.
Once it's established, then the law must.
I was Emrano and Omunina AD Sunny Emran City. I was here for our bought non crumpepe ye pijaimu na yadi jumediano esiha. Or don't do me now what you send there many abeja for better senior during home. I mean Fasidama.
Amansan Ntie